Executive order is the fastest way to help out Social Security, SSI, people on low income, fixed income, RRB, people on retirement, SSI, SSDI, survivors. I have got all the details, everything you need to know right here in this video. So without a further ado, let's jump into all the important details. Alright guys, so let's address this very important question raised by tons and tons of people right here into the community. This is regarding raise into their monthly benefits, whether it's Social Security, SSI, SSDI, retirement benefits, supplemental security income. So before we deep dive into it, guys, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe so you'll stay up to date on all the latest information, latest Social Security reform. So please consider subscribing, and without a further ado, let's jump right into all the details. Alright guys, over the past few years, the cost of living adjustment has increased rapidly. While the cost of living adjustment, formerly known as COLAs, are not keeping pace with the rising high inflation and goods and services, this has resulted in fixed income beneficiaries falling short of their monthly benefit payments. Beneficiaries are falling behind month after month, and it's still going on. Shockingly, approximately 38 million people into the United States are currently living into the poverty, around 16.5 million being seniors aged 65 or older, and many of these individuals solely rely on small or fixed income benefits received from the Social Security Administration and struggle to meet their basic necessities. So it's disheartening to witness all this situation, especially considering that a few years ago, President Biden has declared that no older American, no older adults, people with disabilities should live in poverty right here into the America. Unfortunately, guys, the current reality contradicts this statement. In fact, the SSI benefit program was originally established back into the 1990s in order to reduce the poverty among SSI recipients. The sole purpose of the SSI program is to reduce poverty, but get this, currently Social Security SSI beneficiaries only receive $914 on an average basis. So you see, there is a whole discrepancy of $301 for individuals. SSI benefits are not even keeping pace with the federal poverty line. So one can really argue, is SSI is a poverty program or anti-poverty program? We need to understand the congressional process. Now, for something to get passed right here into the Congress, now I know some of you might be already talking about it. They don't pass anything, they don't do anything, nothing get passed. But here's the thing guys, many of you have been wondering why president doesn't use his executive order. Executive order is the fastest way to help out the beneficiaries, low income, fixed income. President can use the order to raise the benefits and enact reform. While it may seem like a simple solution to the problem, at least onto the paper, but the truth is that the major changes to the Social Security cannot be implemented through executive orders. Now here's the thing, executive order requires involvement of Congress. However guys, Congress has been slow to take any sort of action recently. Often they propose a bill without reaching to any consensus or passing the bill with a significant reforms to the Social Security. While everybody is saying Social Security reform is absolutely necessary, although Congress has been really slow to take any sort of action. Although it may be disappointing to hear this, that executive action cannot bring about a desirable change, any significant change, any permanent change. It's crucial to really understand the exact legislative process and its limitations on executive orders. It's worth noting that while executive orders may not be as suitable for raising the benefits or making substantial reform to Social Security, they can be used for other purposes. For example, into the past, executive orders have been used to authorize a one-time stimulus check payment, such as federal level stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, in order to provide immediate relief to the resident for those who need it the most. However guys, the preference is to follow the traditional path of getting the congressional approval for any permanent changes or substantial benefit raise. Well, this one ensures a comprehensive and long-lasting solution, and that's where the process of bills packages reform being discussed into the Congress, then there will be a voting, then it passes into the legislation and becomes an act. And this solution ensures more comprehensive and long-lasting solution that will last years, that will last for upcoming years to come in future. Therefore, it's essential to differentiate between the permanent changes that required for congressional involvement and one-time measure that can be implemented through presidential executive orders. We all recognize that cost of living adjustment have failed to keep pace. Consequently, fixed income beneficiaries are falling behind month after month, and many of these individuals depend on small fixed income benefits are currently struggling to make their end meet. And that's why some of the viewers have asked that President Biden why he simply doesn't use his executive order to raise the benefits or enact any social security reform. On paper, it seems like an easy solution. Major changes to social security cannot be accomplished through executive orders. Such changes require involvement of Congress and often faces challenges in reaching consensus and passing significant reforms. While it may seem disappointing that executive order cannot bring about a desired changes to the benefits, it's crucial to understand the legal framework and limitations surrounding executive orders. Additionally, it's worth mentioning that executive orders for various matters within the presidential authority. Now, it's worth mentioning that issuing executive orders for various matters is within the presidential authority, but permanent changes to the social security require congressional approval. It's very important to acknowledge the difference between one-time stimulus check and permanent raise into the benefits. For example, let's consider $200 monthly increase to social security benefit versus a $2,000 fourth stimulus check. Now, $200 increase will provide ongoing monthly support, while a $2,000 stimulus check is just a one-time lump sum payment. Let's say with the Social Security Expansion Act, if $200 increase, it would be going to last approximately 75 years. So consider 75 years of period. Well, it would be a tons and tons of money, resulting in more money over the long term. And also, the ongoing monthly increases would be costing much more to the government, about $168 billion per year. So that's a significant sum of money, while a $2,000 stimulus check is just a one-time payment, and it would be going to cost government about $140 billion just one time. Other side of the equation, it's also worth noting that $200 increase may be taxable income. So it's not gonna be 100% year cut. Instead, you need to pay your taxes on those increases as well. While a $2,000 stimulus check is not generally considered taxable because it's a stimulus payment, so nothing to worry about that. Now, $2,000 on a one-time basis, well, it's just a $2,000, nothing special. You receive it one time and it's gone, and you got your payment. You are good for nothing. But here is the thing: talking about a $200 monthly increase, well, you'll be at least going to receive the $200 monthly raise. So let's say you receive $200 for about 24 months, that is 2 years period, then that becomes $48,000 just within a 2 years period. So you see how a one-time check versus a $200 raise on an ongoing basis becomes a really important. So that's why, rather than asking for a one-time relief, let's say a stimulus check, a federal level stimulus check, I see a social security benefit increase, a $200 increase, whether it's a small amount like $200, $100 on a monthly ongoing basis, that would be much more beneficial into the long run. And that's where executive orders cannot withstand, because a long-term solution requires congressional approval. While executive orders are not the solution, ongoing efforts into the Congress aim to address these issues. I'll keep you informed, so make sure to stay subscribed to our channel for all the latest updates evolving the situation. So guys, make sure to share this video, like this video with the people you think benefit from this information. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.